Year on year, Simple Session is always known to be so consistent, and one thing is consistent is it gets the world's best riders right here on this course. And this year we've got the world's best park riders and the world's best street riders. And for that sort of a lineup, you need the world's best judges as well. And my word, have we got a lineup of judges. The head judge, we've got Bart de Jong. We then got Brian Kaczynski, Marcus Wilk, David Cleworth, Antti Hotari, and Tom Sillens. That is one hell of a lineup of judges, because you need one hell of a lineup of judges when you've got this sort of a lineup of riders.
Now, Seb, we just met the judges. I want to ask you, what are the main things that they're going to be looking for on this course?
Well, you know, there's a lot to look out for on this course. The main kind of criteria the riders have been briefed on, they're looking for the flow of the course. That's how you roll around the course. That is how you hit one jump to the next, where you're looking at your next line. That's the flow. Of course, then there's the style. Now, you cannot teach style. Style is something you either got or you don't. Creativity, that's looking at the course completely different than anybody else. Where are the secret lines? What are the lines that people haven't seen? Use of course, that's clever use of course. Are you using the right ramps for the right speed?
This is Chris Doyle. I'm joined here with Simone Baracco. Together we're going to go over a few of the main obstacles here on the Simple Session Street Course.
That mainly goes to the park,
you ready?
guys.
Yeah, let's go. All right.
Well now, Seb, those are kind of the checklist criteria that the judges want to see.
This is the biggest obstacle on the entire Simple Session course. You're going to see a lot of big technical grinds going down right here. There's going to be a lot of combos being thrown down, grind up, grind down. You see behind me the big orange rail. There's going to be a lot of big technical tricks going down.
To be one of the 12 riders
really cool element here on the Simple Session Street Course. This is a typical Euro gap, something that you see on the streets a lot. It's going to get heavily used. You're going to see a lot of original tricks going down here. It's going to be really cool.
Look at this course. Each rider looks at it very different, looks at the different lines.
We are here in the very center of the Simple Session Street Course. Really cool obstacles behind me, a lot of rails, a lot of ledges, a lot of wedges. This is where the technical rider is really going to shine, because there's a lot of cool tricks that can be done on both sides of the bikes, using pegs, using cranks, using sprockets. It's going to be a big show going on right behind me.
One thing that is key to this course.
To sum things up, I think we've got a really great street course here at Simple Session. Definitely favors the more technical riders. It should make for a really good show. What do you think, Simone?
Yeah, the course is fun, and I can't wait to see everybody riding it. And I can't wait to ride with my friends.
This is the 11th time working his Midas touch out here and building a very unique course. So the fact that this is just built for this one competition, for this one weekend only, the judges really want to see riders not only being creative with the tricks they're doing on the course, but also very creative with the lines that they choose. Now, when you hear that word aligned, basically that's the way that an approach a rider takes out on the course, and maybe to hit a certain jump or hit a certain ramp, they have to link 2 or 3 obstacles before that, creating a unique line as far as their tire path takes to set them up to do that creative combination. So that's definitely going to be a thing that the judges will look for out there. But riders, we just want to let you know that we're about 5 minutes out or so. We got 5 minutes of practice before we get the party started.
I just want to carry on going through some of this criteria that the judges are looking out for. They're also looking for originality. So that is use of this course again, what tricks they're doing and how they do those tricks, on what obstacles. A lot of these guys have got a lot of tricks up their sleeves, but where they decide to do them, that is the originality. And of course, it's the difficulty of tricks as well. Each rider against one another, trying to add each section in, the difficulty of ramp and the difficulty of tricks.
under 5 minutes for practice. Want to give a big shout out to session.ee, all of our riders from around the world who are here watching us online. Simple Session 17. My name is Darryl now. I'm a lifetime BMX rider hailing from New York City, joined by my partner in crime, his first Simple Session, Mr. Sebastian Hejna. Seb, I gotta ask you, how you feeling out here at Simple Session?
Oh my God, it feels so good to be here. This place is electric and it is gonna blow up this weekend and I cannot wait. I've been to Simple Session 4 times, but this is the first time on the microphone and it is an honor to be standing alongside you and to be amongst these good people.
Thank you so much, Seb. It's an honor to be here as well. We got Simple Session 17 presented by X Dubai and Taffel, who are going to be bringing to us all of our BMX action all weekend long. But right now, let's talk about our BMX Street Qualifying. So Seb, you were breaking it down a little bit. This year we're doing things different. We're switching it up where we're actually going to have 2 separate competitions. We're going to be doing a BMX Street Contest and a BMX Park Comp all on the same course. Now the reason we're doing this is the fact that in 2017 and at Simple Session, the level of BMX riding is so high, so technical, and so difficult that we want to make sure we're giving props to each style of riding out there, because it's very hard to judge a rider maybe blasting over the box jumps or on quarter pipes as opposed to very technical street combinations. That doesn't mean now that a street rider can't hit the box and that a park rider can't use street obstacles. It just really means as far as the judging, that's the way it's going to go.
That's exactly right. I spoke to head judge Bart de Jong, discussed things with him, even discussed things with the riders, and they made the decision, as they do at Simple Session, they make bold decisions, and they said, let's do it this year. Let's do street and let's do park.
It's gonna be very cool to see, because in street we have 52 riders who are going to be out on the course. They're going to have 2 runs apiece, approximately 60 seconds on the clock. If they want all 60, they can take them. And they're going to have 2 runs, and it's going to be overall impression that counts. So both runs clearly count on the course. That means each time you're out on the course, you got to really make most use of that clock, and you want to be able to take charge of the clock in the course. Now, I'd like to ask you, what are some of the key things that our judges are going to be looking for out of our riders?
So some of the key things they're going to be looking for is flow on the course. That is how they get around the course, the lines they take. They're also going to be looking for style. Now, you cannot teach style. You've either got it or you haven't. But you can make up with it if you haven't got it with creativity. And creativity is going to be key on this course. Nate Wessel, the legendary designer, legendary rider of the Simple Session courses, has come up with this creative course, and now the riders have got to get creative on it.
So our judges in the house, we have Brian Kaczynski, Marcus Wilk, Dave Cleworth, Antti Hortari, Tom Sillins, and head judge Bart de Jong, who are going to be out here looking for the riders, breaking down all the action. We're going to be calling the shots with you and guiding it through. But the other cool factor at Simple Session, we have over 150 riders and skaters here. One of the most internationally diverse contests where over 35 countries are represented. So right now though, we're getting ready to launch our first groups. The way it's gonna work, we've got 52 riders in our BMX Street competition. We broke them down into different jams, 14 to be exact, approximately 4 riders apiece. And as we said, they're gonna have 2 runs out on the course, 60 seconds in each run. And every rider is gonna have to utilize as much of that time as possible because it is overall impression.
Now, Darryl, you know what? We're gonna be like good cop and bad cop here. I've got to be the bad cop now, and I've got to ask all the other riders to exit the course because we need to get group number 1, jam number 1, on the course only, please. So will all the other riders please exit the course, and we want jam number 1 on the course, please. We are getting ready to start. Riders, take a look at the big screen. If you are on that screen, then you need to be on the course. If you are not on the screen, then you need to exit the course and give these guys some time to find their places. The judges are indicating that they are ready. So all riders exit the course unless you are in jam number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, that means that we are getting closer to getting simple session 17 for BMX Street underway. So, riders on the course now should be Artem Kenschuk, Tavadas Gelenbiks, Arif Gul, and Pavel Nikonov.
All right, all other riders, please clear the course. We've got our world-class judges. As mentioned, Brian Kaczynski, no stranger to simple session, many times a rider. Marcus Wilk, X Games medalist. We have world-renowned BMX judge Hank, AKA David Cleworth. We have signature BMX's Antti Hutari coming from Finland. And we have from Latvia, head of the GG Fest, Tom Sillins, all under the watchful eye of Fat BMX's own Bart de Jong. So we are just a few minutes off from kicking our first riders out on the courses. I'm gonna check in with Bart de Jong. Our judges are good, we're getting the thumbs up. Getting the thumbs up from the judges. I know our riders are locked and loaded, but Sebastian, I gotta ask you, this is one of the best crowds in BMX and in all of action sports. So I wanna do a little bit of a crowd check. Tallinn, Estonia, are you ready for the Street BMX Qualifier? That is a pretty good warm-up, but I know we can get the energy a little louder than that here in Saku Arena. I ask one more time, Tallinn, Estonia, are you ready for the BMX Street Qualifier? All right, let's keep that energy rolling. We've got 60 seconds on the clock. Sebastian, if you'd have to... Oh, we're still waiting for our judges to get in place. So it looks like we're actually gonna give our judges a moment or two to still get it together. Riders, if you wanna take an opportunity to warm it up for another moment, that's just jam at 1. You guys can keep that blood flowing as we get our judges into place. But I gotta let you know, Sebastian, this is a great opportunity to break down one more time what the judges are gonna be looking for on this course. Because when you have 52 of the world's best street riders, it's got to be insane for our judges.
Exactly that. So, riders, you got to remember, those judges are looking for flow, they're looking for style, creativity, use of course, amplitude, height, number of tricks shown in their run, originality, and then, of course, difficulty of tricks. They're also going to be looking out for any dabbed feet, no foot downs, keep things clean. They're looking for NBDs. Of course, they're looking for consistency, variety of tricks, control of those tricks, and then the landings and execution.
Now, Seb, I want to mention style, because you're talking about not only as far as a rider, the tricks that he chooses out on the course, but that's where a person's personality, his charisma, his own flair out on the course, if you would, really can shine through in the riding. So one of the cool things, if you take a traditional BMX trick, let's just say a 360, right? For all of our non-riders out there, pretty simple. It's a full spin rotation around. But you can have 2 different riders and they can put their own style in it, right? Their own spin.
100%, yeah. There's so many ways you can do that trick. You can have the nose down, dip down. You can be going high, you can be doing it low, you can be doing it over obstacles. It's all about the style of how you're doing that. Now, I've said it before, style is something that you can't learn. You've either got it or you don't got it. But one of the things on that course that people will be looking for as well is the riders having fun. You know, I look for smiles on faces. I want to see people stoked to be here at Simple Session, as stoked as you and I are, Darryl, to be here, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the greatest competitions. You're gonna hear us saying that throughout the weekend on the microphones, but for good reason. It's so crazy to think back in 2000, Mario and Risto started this event in a parking lot, and over the years, this has grown to be the premier event for BMX. It's so cool the amount of countries that are represented, the amount of styles out here, but one of the greatest things are the fans. You get BMX fans traveling all over the world, especially all over Europe, who are just down not only to go mental cheering on the riders, but also to go crazy at the after parties which we have going on.
You want now? Darryl, I think it's about time we get this show on the road.
Sebastian, I've been telling you, this is one of the greatest crowds. Will you have the honors of warming our crowd up here?
Okay, they've done it once, they've done it twice. We're gonna go for third time lucky now. Come on now, Tallinn. You good people of Estonia, let's make some noise for the BMX Qualifiers. Yeah, you continue to make that noise and you're gonna rip this roof off. Let's get this show on the road, Darryl.
All right, we are getting ready for our first rider. 60 seconds are on the clock. Our judges are locked and loaded. Let's put our hands together and welcome in the Russian. This is Artem Kenschak. Come on, Estonia, let's welcome him out with a big round of applause.
And this is the start of the street competition 2017 here at Simple Session.
Yeah, kicking things off with the tail whip right there. 18 years old. This is his first time here at Simple Session. He was our wild card qualifier. So this is his first pro contest. Yes, toothpick hangover. Wall ride to 180, very smooth on that rollout.
Yeah, pretty solid run from the street rider. So far, only 18 years old. His first major competition. Crack flip there.
Nice.
Yeah, notch 3 down.
30 seconds down, 30 to go. 180 out of that feeble grind. That was the hard way. 20 seconds on that clock. Come on, Estonia, let's welcome in our first rider of the competition.
Now, just going over the other part of the course, using that top section slightly differently. Wow, going for that 3 crank flip. Let's get him on his feet. He's got 5 seconds left. And that is gonna be time for Artem. Make some noise for Artem then. Solid first run. I mean, opening up the BMX here at Simple Session 2017. Artem there, throwing down the moves, getting the street underway.
Wow, so we see our first rider, the young gun, the wild card, opening it up. Wow, opening up the competition. As mentioned, he was the wild card, so our judges are ready to bring in our second rider coming from Lithuania. Let's welcome in Tatuvidas Galembrix.
Here he goes then. Tatuvidas, here he goes. Up to the big bank, yeah, toboggan on the bank.
Bar spin
into manual. He's still on the back wheel, pops it up onto the rail. Oh, doesn't quite get that 180 out. He's got that smile on his face though, and we like a bit of that, as do the judges. Having fun on your bikes, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, going for that 180 fakie. Yeah, jumping into that transition. Big smile plastered on the face.
Yeah, pumping around that bowl section, heading back over to the rails. Yeah, nods are on. Gets the execution on that, gets it off. Bar spin air on the quarter. There's the nose again. Now looking at 30 seconds left with a crack arm grind down.
Actually, the clock malfunction. You got about 10 seconds on the clock. We're not going off the one on the screen. Looking for that ice pick across. And that is going to be time right there. Big round of applause for the Lithuanian rider.
Yeah, the second rider on there. Man, it is difficult to go out there in such a big crowd, but these riders already pushing it, getting the party started, getting the moves out. Yeah, so then the next rider up with 60 seconds on the course. We've got to make some noise for these guys. Let's raise the roof. This is Arif Gul. And there goes, the 60 seconds has started.
Arif dropping things into that wedge. Getting his speed, double peg up. Oh, looking for a combination out of the rail. Smooth 360 with the full bar spin. Quick toothpick hangover. 180 double bar spin, right on, Seb.
Oh yeah, he's really turned this up a little bit. He's cranking it up. Yeah, there goes the truck driver off of the ledge. Yeah,
a bar spin bonanza out there, right into a tail whip. He is on fire with a 180 tail whip. Wow, combo after combo, 20 seconds on the clock. So many tricks were crammed into the first 40 seconds. Let's see if he can keep that momentum up. Double,
oh, referee.
Slipping that back peg off. Looks like he is gonna wind up waving it off. One more time, give it up for RF Ghoul.
Yeah, these riders really opening up, getting this street competition started. There's been a lot of stuff on the street side of the course. The riders not yet ventured really over to the park side of the course, but they have been using the obstacles well. And this is going to take us back to the top of this group then, to Artem Hemschuk. Let's make some noise for him. Come on then, Simple Session.
Kenschuk, as we mentioned, 18 years young. 360, there you go, getting that crank flip in. One more time over the pyramid right there. Shout out to our sponsor, Endless, one of our media partners. Yeah, spinning the bars around, full rotation of those handlebars. Coming back. Oh!
Just drops the front end down, goes over the front, but he's got 30 seconds on the clock. 30 seconds left, Artem.
Come on, Estonia, let's pump him up. He's the young gun, first pro contest.
Coming out now, 20 seconds left on the clock. There's still time for a couple of tricks. Rails crank flip off. Final 10 seconds now. What's he got for us to close this first? That is gonna be it. The clock is up. We'll let him have this. Gets the crank flip off. Make some noise for Artem then. Judges, the clock had finished then. Artem with his 2 runs on the course for this qualifiers of the street competition. We're gonna go straight on to rider number 2 then. This is gonna be Tatarvas Gelonviks. Solid first run, now heading over to the park side of the course, up to the big vert wall. Man, that thing is intimidating.
Coming with a lot of speed here. The Estonian flag kicking that tail whip up. That was an opposite direction whip right there, kicking it with his front foot. Bar spin coming down.
Yeah, super, like pushing that bus driver style around.
This is a perfect opportunity to talk about our Visit Estonia competition we have going on. Any rider who winds up doing a trick is going to be qualified to potentially win a trip for 2 from the fine folks at Visit Estonia anytime throughout the year. So we have a separate competition for any rider who does a trick on this centerpiece that involves the Estonian flag. It could be the gap coming up, the quarter pipe, but right there we saw a big tail whip and looking to go down with a double peg to 180, yes!
Solid, this has been a great run from Tatarvas so far. And that is time for Tatarvas. Make some noise for him. Solid runs. Great use of course. And straight on to the next rider then. The next rider which will close up jam number 1 is going to be RF Ghoul. As soon as you drop in, the clock will begin.
Ghoul, far side of the course. Digital Sputnik turning around. Double peg up, double bar spin, whoa! Hot hands right there. Twisting the bars all the way around, not able to get them back on the grips, but he does so with ease, might I say, on that truck driver. That's a 360 bunny hop bar spin coming down. And Seb, we are seeing the double bar spin 180 right into a tail whip. Ghoul is on fire.
Yes, he is. This boy's got double bars on locks. Yo! Go on then, what's he got? We're looking at 30 seconds left then. Yes! Gets in that time perfectly.
Ghoul, 20 seconds, really looking to utilize. The judges want to see the full pull on that clock. Ghoul off to a great start. Again, it's overall impression, so every second counts out here. Ghoul coming up, double bar spin. Tipping over to the side. Ghoul, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is going to be time. But Ghoul, if you want to do something, this is not going to count, but this is going to be for our fans.
Of course, as soon as that clock finishes, the judges finish scoring. So this is just for the glory.
All right, Estonia, he is eyeing it up. Ghoul, this isn't going to be judged, but this is for the fans right now. So Estonia, do you want to see Ghoul throw down? I believe that was a very clear yes. The rider hailing from Istanbul.
Go on then, one more time. Let's make some noise for him. He's going to get this first time. In he goes!
That is how you do it. Shutting down jam number 1 out there. Wow.
Oh my word, jam number 1, absolutely smashing it. Arif Ghoul there, really ripping the lid off on group number 1. Well done to all of the riders. Jam number 2 now. We're gonna have Pavel Nikonov, Jasper Prim, Vasanya Lukavenko, and Rene Kaczynski.
So those are gonna be your 4 riders out on the course, please. Jam number 2. Russia, Sweden, Ukraine, and Estonia. Our 4 riders out on the course.
So you guys, you got a little bit of time on this course, but not very much. This time should be used to find your place on the course. Where do you want to start from? Get this sorted.
Taking a look at some highlights right here. Ghoul with that tail whip. Again, we got our young rider from Russia right there, 360 full crank flip. So cool that Simple Session throughout the years has helped breed riders all over Europe. The fact that we've seen so many really start out as young guns and progress throughout the years of the competition, and that's what we see right here with our Russian Artem, who wound up qualifying. He's one of our wild cards, and he's getting a chance to ride out here with the big pros. So right now, riders, you guys got a few more seconds before we get jam number 2 underway. If you're just joining us online on session.ee, this is Simple Session 17 here in Saku-Sur Hall. We're going to be calling out all the action. We're doing things a little bit differently this year. We have a BMX Street competition and a BMX Park competition. Basically, we have 52 street riders out here broken down into 14 different jams, and we're going to be taking the top 12 into our final for tomorrow. Big shout out to all of our riders around the world watching. Getting a lot of heat from Austin, Texas, cheering us on. We got Trike Mighty in the house, also Tom and Tina at Empire, who are cheering on their favorite riders. We got some Austin riders who have yet to go in our competition. We're talking about Tom Dugan. Throughout the weekend, if you guys have your smartphone, you want to throw down that hashtag Simple Session or Simple Session 17. The cool part about that, you have a chance to share your photos with all your friends, and also riders around the world have a chance to check out your pics.
Okay then, so jam number 2, riders, you want to get yourself on that platform now because we are about to start jam number 2. So riders, please get to the start position. The judges are ready. And then you guys are ready, and we will get jam number 2 underway. Gonna give you 10 seconds to catch your breath. Okay then, Estonia, you gotta make some noise for group number 2 now. The first rider up with 60 seconds is gonna be Pavel Nikonov. Yeah, there he is. When you're ready, dude, let's go.
Pavel getting a lot of cheers from our crowd from Russia, Moscow to be exact. No stranger to the party scene here in Estonia, but first time riding, starting things out with the peg wheelie bar spin to no footer. There's that style and creativity we were talking about. Going fakie right here, using the free coaster.
Oh, gets back into the rocket manual again, takes his hand off, yes! This is what we're talking about when we talk about originality, creativity.
He was one of our wild card qualifiers we had earlier in the week. There's a peg wheelie coming back the other way.
Yeah, you're looking at 30 seconds.
Rocket bar spin manual to 180! Hey-oh! Phew, that is what we like seeing out here. Creativity and style. You got 15 seconds, come on! Where are Russian BMX fans at? Let them hear ya!
Yeah! X up off the driveway there.
6 seconds on the clock, winding down. Final thoughts right here for the Russian. Rocket, manual up, manual around, bar spin. Where's he going, Seb?
Oh! And that is going to be time for Pavel. Make some noise. Oh, yeah.
Wow, Pavel coming out, showing some creative, unique lines. That is what Simple Session is all about. Big ups, brother.
That is exactly what we're talking about when we talk about creativity. Finding his own little style, using it to his advantage. We're going to go straight on to rider number 2, Darryl.
Coming all the way from Sweden, doing it for the youth crew. First time at Simple Session. Let's welcome in Jesper Prim.
Yeah, and in he goes. Let's keep the noise going for him. Yeah, a little wall ride down the rail there. X up over the hip. Cheeky little number.
Never easy riding in your first competition. Definitely the nerves can be a factor. But start things out with that cool, unique precision wall ride and a turn down gap. Jesper is looking good out here.
Yeah, Jesper Prim. You're looking at about 30 seconds left now, dude.
Double peg, X up right there.
Yeah, X up out of that double peg's up.
Digging that style as opposed to a bar spin. You're seeing his uniqueness shine through. Coming back in. Feeble 180, very smooth on that half cab out.
Final 15 seconds now then, Jesper, final 15. Heads over to the bank section, over the bank tip. Going opposite over that. And he's on the top. Make some noise for Jesper Prim then. Let's keep the noise going for these guys. It makes a massive difference.
All right, our third rider coming in all the way from the Ukraine, doing it for Mental BMX, big toy shop. He's a regular here at Simple Session. So we know what to do. Let's put our hands together. This is Vasya Lukienko.
Vasya, what's he gonna do for us now? Starting off on this top section, dropping it in, give it some pump. And now up to the rail, up he goes.
Oh, charging, big 360. Coming down with that double peg, I believe that was an over. Ice pick up, looking for that 180, a lot of power on the course. We mentioned one of the coolest things about Simple Session, the fact that riders can grow as the contest grows, and Vasya has definitely been one of them. Always a crowd favorite year after year, many times in the contest, but bringing the unique flavor this time around.
There he goes up that rail again. Oh, getting all kinds of spinning on the back wheel.
20 seconds, Vasya. Ice pick up to 180. Hey now!
Gets it that time, solid. Yeah, Vasya, keep it going. Final 10 seconds now.
Crooked grind as the clock is winding down. Vasya, 5 seconds. Final thoughts right here. 540, yo!
That was a solid first run of 2 from Vasya. So good. The riders throwing down the moves in group number 2. So we're going to go straight on with the 4th rider for run number 1. This is going to be Renny Pazinski.
You're hearing the crowd cheer because he is a local boy, Estonian, 16, one of our youngest out in the competition. Whoa!
Oh, gets wild on that one.
Looking for that bar spin to grind variation.
It's okay, you got plenty of time left. A good 45 seconds left. What else he got for us? He's one of the locals, he needs all the noise. You guys support these guys. Yeah, the 180 bars gets it clean. Yeah, plenty of support for these local hometown boys.
Bar spin down the wedge, coming back with a tail whip on our digital Sputnik quarter. 20 seconds. Bar spin for that manual, grabbing the crossbar right there, going the other way with the handlebars. We got our 5 judges up here who are all looking for the details, whether things are regular, opposite, thrown in their traditional or non-traditional way. 5 seconds on the clock.
Oh, goes for that fast manual, ends up in a Dragon Slayer, and that is time, man, for Rene.
So that means jam number 2, we are going back to the top to Moscow, Russia. Mr. Pavel, whenever it is time, throwing up the double deuces. 60 seconds, start now.
Yeah, you know we're gonna see some back peg action again. Roll straight up onto that rocket manual. He loves a bit of that, gets the bars in, yeah, little no-footer back in again.
180 bar spin, just chilling right there, cruising at his own pace. Love it, rocket manual, going the distance with a bar spin.
He's got those on lock and I'm loving it.
Smith to 180, where is he going? Yeah, bunny hop bar spin, 27 seconds.
I was disappointed that didn't end up in a rocket then.
Well, the time is not out. We'll see what the Russian has. Up his Dub BMX t-shirt sleeves, bunny hop toboggan, 15 seconds.
Final then, this is it. This is time to shine with the 10 seconds remaining.
There's your rocket manual going up.
5 seconds.
Final moments. And that is time right there. This is just going to be for the fans right now, going up for that rocket. Up our Simple Session 17 stage. What do you think, Estonia? Oh! Give it up one more time for the Russian.
Yeah, Pavel. Love a bit of that rocket manual action. You don't see that much anymore. There's that creativity.
Our second rider, jam number 2 from Sweden. Second run on the course. This is Jesper Prim.
Let's do this then, Jesper. Jesper's one of the young guys.
So cool in this heat. We have so many riders. It's their first time at Simple Session. Mr. Prim, double tire, tail whip, bunny hop, no problems at all.
Solid run for this second run for him so far. He's got a good 35 seconds left. What else are you gonna do? Look, venturing over onto the park-orientated side of the course. Pumping around that bowl.
Up and over the pyramid.
20 seconds on the clock now.
Setting up with some speed. Toboggan flying up the Estonian flag. Jesper coming back at us. Yeah, X up, hopping in, grabbing all that transition. Quick double tire over the pyramid. Yeah, look down over the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2. No footer at the buzzer. Give it up one more time. Second run on the course. That was Jesper Prim. All right, third rider, heat number 2. You know him, you love him. Keep it going. This is Vasya Lukienko.
Let's do this, Vasya. Keep that noise coming, crowd, and these boys will keep the moves coming. Vasya, 60 seconds on the clock. This is your time to shine, brother. In he goes. Straight up to the up rail, yeah!
Nice little style there from that peg variation.
Truck driver up as well.
Does a 360 with that bar spin. Vasya coming back. Looking to go big, double up. Manual. Yeah, double peg coming down. That is how you link together 2 obstacles on the street course. 180 look back, very cool right there. Hitting that halfway mark with the double peg down. 27 seconds with a manual. Vasya.
Here we go, we're coming up to the final 15 seconds now then, Vasya. Up to that big rail, up again, into the manual. 10 seconds left. Nos to Manny, down the banks. 5. And that is time for Vasya. Make some noise for him. Right, we're gonna have to go straight on to the next rider. That brings us to Rene Pazinski. This is second and final run on the course for today. What's he got for us now?
Brzezinski, the young gun right there, feeble grind into a bar spin. Yes! Sticking it clean right there. That is that bar spin to grind variation. There's no better feeling than a rider getting redemption if they fall on their first run and stick it clean in their second. Stylish right there.
Slow with those bars, 180 then.
Slow-mo on the 180 bar spin. Tail whip. Looking so confident for run number 2. Hard to believe that he's only 16 years old.
Exactly right. Bars over that driveway now. 20 seconds remaining.
360 full bar spin.
Final 15 seconds.
Coming back at us. Looking for his line. 10 seconds to go. Bar spin. Emmanuel throwing a pedal in there. Doing that woolly. Tail whip on the quarter. 2, 1, and that is time. Big round of applause for Rene Brzezinski. Wow, so that is going to wrap up jam number 2. So riders, if we could clear the course and have a jam number 3 come out, please. Leon Hop, Miguel Simonji, Matty Lagoyski, and Silver Sunik, please. Those are going to be your next 4 riders out on the course. Taking a look for all of our viewers at home right there, a little bird's eye of our elevated stage at Simple Session 17 as we take a look at some of the highlights. Here is our Russian throwing the arms up right there, raising the roof on that rocket no-handed manual. Here's a look at a rocket peg wheelie.
You can see he's having a lot of fun on his bike there, getting into those rockets. Look at him spinning those bars. He is loving it. There's that 180. He gets it clean.
So smooth how he transitioned his foot onto the pedals and he had to do that half cab back. This was really cool though. Up on top of our Simple Session stage, all the way around the world with that bar spin right there. So we've seen a lot of different styles of grind variations like that X-up as opposed to a bar spin. But right here is Vasya with that big 360. You see him putting all of his weight up in the handlebars to get that full rotation and spin. One of the bigger moves we've seen so far was that ice pick out of the 180 out of the ice pick grind. Tail whip from our young gun.
Already solid runs coming from all these riders, and we're only in jam number 2. Can you believe that? So we just should have the riders on the course now for jam number 3, and we'll be ready to go. So riders, save your breath. Get to your start positions, because we are about to begin. Once again, thanks to everybody in the crowd for coming down. We know it's a big, long day. You're seeing a lot of action happening in this room today. But you got to make some noise. You got to help us guys out, because we're on the microphone for 10 hours straight. So a little bit of help from you guys goes a very, very long way. Gotta say one more time, it's an absolute pleasure to be here. Being amongst some good people and some good riding and skating, there's no better place to be on the planet right now. So then riders, find your starting positions please. The judges are ready. We need the riders to get in their positions and get ready, because we are gonna start jam group number 3. So I just wait for the riders to come up on the screen now. There's the results so far.
Wow, Vasya Lukienko jumping in there with the 65.80. So he is setting our gold standard so far with 7 riders down, but we have 52 that are in the pack. Many who have yet to see the course. All right, so jam number 3, we're gonna get the party rolling. 19 years old, doing it for Radio Bikes, People's Store, and the Fella BMX Clothing. Coming all the way from Germany. Let's get loud for Leon Hope.
Yeah, there he goes. This is his first time at Simple Session, and he's got a packed out crowd ready to perform in front of now. Let's do this then, Leon. Yeah, huge truck straight from the off. Foot jam on the back section. Yeah, that was up the rail to over. Bar spin down into the bank. Crank to bars out, up the rail. This is a solid run already from Leon. Oh, and a flare just slides out. Don't worry, dude, you got a good 35 seconds left.
Leon, halfway mark. If he hits the course, yes, with the velocity he had in the first half, he definitely will make up for that crash. There was a bar spin into a grind variation. Leon coming back, putting the speed on. What's he got, Seb?
Oh, double bars up. That was solid. Toboggan on the corner right beneath me. And suicide no-hander drop down. Solid run from Leon Hop already.
10 seconds, Leon. Toboggan with that double tire bump coming up. 5 seconds. Let's see if Leon's got something. Double tire ride to double bar spin.
Let's get him on his feet. Make some noise for Leon Hop. That was a solid first run. Trying that up rail to double bars out.
Big ups, Leon. Looks like his back wheel, he's gonna have a few moments to get that sorted out before his second run.
That was a solid first run for him. And we're gonna go straight on to rider number 2 of this group then. This is gonna be Miguel Smajic. There he is. Keep the noise coming, people. Let's make some noise for this guy. Truck driver straight down the back, rail up. Oh, drops into an unexpected toothy.
Miguel doing some unique style out here. Up on deck, our next rider is going to be Matty Lascotti. Manual to 360. Hey now, letting it rip.
The crowd were loving that one. As with the judges, there's the crooked 180 off. Solid run from Miguel so far. This is good. You've got 30 seconds left on the clock.
There we go. Smith nose manual to bar spin. 3-hit combo. 1, 2, and 3, 20 seconds.
Oh yeah, okay then, we're now coming out the final 15. Truck driver off that top ledge. This is a solid run with 10 seconds left, Miguel. Up the bank, heading to the top section, bars onto Manny.
4, 3, 2, opposite 3 at the buzzer right there. Big ups. Miguel from Germany.
Solid run from Miguel there. Get your breath. Okay, so we're gonna go straight on to the next rider from Argentina. This is Matty Lascotti. Yeah, up he goes. Starts off on that little top section. Simple session. Truck driver down. Now up to the headrail. Oh, tries a toothy hanger up the rail. Just slips the pedals.
Lascotti repping Fiend out here. Bar spin. Ripping out Barcelona. Doing that flare right there. One of the smaller quarters on the contest. Not an easy thing to go upside down with that backflip 180. Looking for that Smith. Not able to get that dismount 180.
Still 30 seconds left on the clock there though, Darryl. So you've still got time, Matty. Up to that flat bank section. Bar spin air. Up to the top. Gets the nods. Yeah, drops down and gets it clean.
Super smooth right there. You can see him finding that pivot point right at the end of that nose manual. 10 seconds, Matty. 10 seconds. Bunny hop tail whip, so smooth. Smith looking for that 180, and that is going to be time. Hands together for Matty Lascotti.
Yeah, again, another solid run. We're only in jam number 3, and we've already seen some amazing riding. So this brings us for the first run for the last rider in jam number 3 with one of the coolest names I've ever seen. This is Silver Sunic. Yeah, he's got some fans in the audience. He sounds like a superhero. Silver Sunic. Hell yeah, up on the back section. Oh, slips it, gets his foot caught, but he's good to go still.
Sunic, another Estonian rider, no stranger to simple session. Bunny hop bar spin coming down. Double peg up to bar spin. You can tell how confident he is with the handlebars, and also that 720. How did he keep it together right there? 540 double tire smashing, and then getting that full rotation for the 720. Feeble grind, 180 bar spin. Sunic so smooth out here.
Now 15 seconds on the clock, Silver Sunic. Final tricks coming up now. 10 seconds on the clock, he's got some speed, opening up the throttle.
Silver suicide. Sunik coming back at us with the bar spin. Final thoughts, final moments. Big toboggan coming down, and that is the buzzer for the Estonian Silver Sunik. So that means we're gonna go back to the top of jam number 3. Coming to his second run on the course with 60 seconds locked and loaded. This is Germany's Leon Hope. Oh-ho! Sunik right there doing it for the crowd, going for that 720.
He's on the rebel run right there. We're going to go back to the top of the group, and the clock will start again for Leon Hope. In he goes. Again, a solid first run. This is his second and final run on the course today. Bar spin on the quarter. There's the truck driver down off that top section. Foot jam on the flat bank small. Yeah, up rail toboggan out. He's rolling out the boost for us, Darryl. Yeah, suicide no-hander. Bar spin up. There's a lot of tricks coming out, which is one of the things judges are looking for. Trick count. Bar spin to flat. We've now got 30 seconds on the clock, Leon. 30 seconds on the clock. Over on that flat bank. Now he's opening up the throttle, heading towards us, Darryl. Up he comes.
The German jamming out with a bar spin, very smooth. Doing it for radio bikes. Going the distance, yo! Big 360 bar spin blowing off the back of his bike. Wow, the German putting the throttle down. Got 8 seconds.
Final 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
So that is gonna be time, but it looks like he might want to try something for the crowd out here.
He wants to do it for the crowd.
Said this is not gonna count on his score. Leon is giving us the thumbs up.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, then you have seen what he wants to try. That big truck driver down onto flat bottom. This will not be scored. This is for you guys only. So you gotta make some noise for him. Come on. Let's do this, Leon!
Leon locked and loaded. The German coming in. 360 bar spin. Oh!
Gets tangled up in the bike. Please make some noise for Leon Hope.
Wow, big ups to Leon, making his presence felt here in jam number 3 qualifying.
Okay, straight on to the next rider then. This is Miguel Smajic. Here he goes. Had a good first run now. What is he gonna throw down? Truck driver straight out into that bank, Darryl. Up he goes, up rail, and 180 bars.
Very cool seeing the precision on that double tire. Yeah, taking that, whoa!
Oh, he hits the deck. Let's get him on his feet. Come on, Estonia.
Going down hard, but not even phased. Doing it for one of our sponsors out here, Kunstform BMX Shop.
Oh, getting all kinds of spinning on the back wheel there. Not quite getting it. We've still got 30 seconds on the clock now, Miguel. There's that crook 180 out. Ah, just dabs on that one. Got it clean in his first run.
Another first timer here at Simple Session. Smith, yeah, there you go. Front wheel press into that bar spin. 12 seconds on the clock. Looking to dig deep. I mentioned dig because he's going up on the dig wedge. Nice revert right there. Bar spin coming back. 3, 2, 1. That is going to be time. Yeah, nice 450 at the buzzer. Give it up one more time. This is Miguel Samanji. All right, looking to take his second time out of the course of jam number 3. This is Matty Lascoiti. Matty charging. 180, rolling backwards. Pressing that wheel. Matty going up. Yeah, hang 5 right there, finding the balance point, going the distance to his pedals. Big flare right there. Matty, double peg, making it work. Matty up on her elevated
only 15 seconds
here,
on
coming
the
back
clock.
at us, looking to keep it to the streets. Smith, having trouble with that 180 out. 10 seconds, Maddie. Representing Garrett Reynolds, Fiend. Garrett is in the house. He's going to be riding and competing.
And that is time on the clock, Darryl.
Maddie looking for that Smith to 180. Having a little bit of trouble there. Give it up one more time for Maddie Lescoti.
Yeah, Maddie.
All right, we ask that you keep that round of applause roaring. You know him, you love him. He's one of Estonians. This is Silver Sunik.
Oh, yeah, Silver's got some fans in the audience.
Ooh, Silver going for that opposite side ice pick. I say opposite because it's not his traditional side to grind.
What else he got for us now? Keeps he going. There's the pegs up, bar spin out. Yeah, it's solid. Whoa!
Again with that wild rotation right there. 540 getting the revert. Almost 720 spin. You see that nose press coming down in the 360.
Yeah, gets that suicide off the top ledge. Yeah, bars on then. Off by bars back down again. Yeah, sucks it up, gets it clean. Now 15 seconds on the clock, 15 seconds, Silver. Down he goes, Toothy hanging down the biggie. Final 10 seconds. And that's going to be time, judges. Whoa! That was
for the
wild
style. Give it up for Estonia, Silver Sunik. Wow, big up Sunik. Nice to throw down out there. So we're going to clear the course for jam number 3. That means if we could get jam 4 out there, you guys are going to have just a few moments to get that blood flowing. We're talking about Max Ciprina, Antonio Chavez, Enrique Orbico, and Ricky Rios. So you guys are just gonna have a minute, 60 seconds to get it flowing, but right now we're looking at some highlights. There's that suicide no-hander coming down. Back wheel boogie, so cool seeing that rotation to then get that cab out. Definitely one of the more technical tricks we've seen so far. That double tire ride, the 360 bar spin. There's a nose press front wheel, and again, finding that pivot point. Lescoti, again, repping Fiend. So the tweets are coming in. If you guys want to send us any messages online, it is at Simple Session. Or if you want to directly send any messages, you can send them to myself, which is at Darryl Now, DARRYLNAU, or my partner in crime at Sebastian_Denver. That's SEBASTIAN_Denver. You guys can let us know who you think is going to take it or which one of the 12 riders are going to qualify into our street final tomorrow. But again, if you're just joining us, this is Simple Session 17. We have our BMX Street Qualifier underway. 52 street riders are battling it out for one of the top 12 positions in our finals tomorrow. And after this, we're going to have our BMX Park competition, same course, but riders that tend to really specialty a little bit more on the box jump, spine, and quarter pipes, and they're going to be vying it out for their 12 positions as well. So right now, we're taking a look at the bird's eye of the battlefield, looking up from the top bleachers here in Saku Arena. Still early in the day. A lot of people have been out partying all last night because that is something that Simple Session is known for. So as the day progresses, those stands are going to wind up filling up with BMX and skateboard fans alike. But we're giving our judges a few moments to really tally all the madness. Because Seb, as we mentioned, 52 riders. It doesn't matter if you're in jam number 1 or if you're in jam number 14, you are going to be vying for that top position. So the judges have to remember each one of the riders' scores and how they fit. So they have to judge a rider and then basically judge them against every other rider to see how they fit within the pack.
That's what makes the judging so difficult. All these judges here, this is why these guys do it for a living. And we have got some of the world's best judges right here at Simple Session. And of course, riders, professional riders like Brian Kaczynski. Of course, they know everything there is to know about BMX. I don't know about anybody else, but so far I have been wholeheartedly impressed. and we're only through to jam number 4 at the moment. So much more action to come this afternoon from Simple Session 17. Remember to use the hashtags with your photos, your videos. Hashtag Simple Session, hashtag Simple Session 17, and of course at Simple Session.
Again, the tweets are coming in and cheering on your favorite riders. A lot of people are psyched to see Devin Smiley out on the course. We got a lot of Austin Augie fans, especially from his YouTube channel. I know I'm psyched to see a fellow New Yorker, Billy Perry, out on the course. So cool. This is an international competition, Seb. We have over 35 countries out here that are represented. And we have so many fans from around the world who are watching, cheering on our riders. So again, we really want to hear from you. Shout out to Young London BMX for giving us some props out here and the whole Simple Session family. Got Santana watching down at 9th Street in Texas. So again, it is at Simple Session or myself at Darryl Now or at Sebastian _Denver, where you guys can let us know who you want to see to qualify in those positions. But look at this, we have our scores, and it looks like Vasia Lukienko is going to stay on top with that 65.80. But we got Miguel Samanji creeping in there at the 64.20. Leon Holt in 3rd, Silver Sudik in 4th. And then we are rounded out the top right here. Jasper Prim is going to be in that top 10th position. So as we see our riders come in, that is where we're going to start to see the full picture. But again, it is 2 runs, both runs count. It is overall impression. So we are getting ready to drop heat number 4.
So then riders, get to your start positions right now because we are going to get jam number 4 started. Get your breath, get to your start positions because we are about to get jam number 4 started, riders.
Taking a look, Max Chaprina, Antonio Chavez, Enrique Orbico, and Ricky Rios, the long-haired monster out there. So riders, if we can clear the course, we are going to drop our first rider, getting the thumbs up from Bart de Jong. All right, Simple Session, let's get the energy up. Let's welcome in our first rider of Jam 4, coming all the way from Russia. This is Max Chaprina.
There he is, hungry for it. Max Chaprina, heading down to the bottom section. Oh!
Nice half cab over the ditch and all the way to the Estonian flag. Big flare.
And this is what we mean by different creativity, different styles on the course. Max hit it completely differently so far.
3rd time here at Simple Session, appeared in 2015 and 16, but showing his style, half cab out with that tail whip.
30 seconds on the clock. 450 no bar, no hander.
Downside tail whip. 20 seconds max. Yeah, going alley-oop with that tail whip right there. Feeble 180, super smooth. 10 seconds max.
Yeah, Max, he's hit the course slightly differently to anybody else so far, Darryl.
3, 2, at the buzzer, bunny hop truck driver, give it up for Max Chaprina. So, Seb, we're going to keep the party rolling pretty quick out here. We're going to welcome in our second rider, coming all the way from the US of A, doing it for Primo, Fiend, and Peep Game. First time at Simple Session, give it up for Antonio Chavez.
Here he goes then, again, tight to this top section, tail whip straight down into the bank.
So smooth right there, just floating that whip and floating that alley-oop.
Huge alley-oop over that bank. Didn't think he was going to come down. Bar spin on the big bank.
Any rider repping the Fiend flag, you know they're going to be super attacked. There you go, looking for that toothpick top to bottom. Slipping the pedals, but if you're able to keep the momentum rolling, yeah, double bar spin. That is what the judges want to see. 23 seconds. Suicide over the hip right there. 19 seconds. As mentioned, first time at Simple Session. Double tire bar spin, so smooth and stylish. I believe that might have been an opposite one, but we got Brian Kaczynski
5 seconds now, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and that is time up for Antonio. Gets the Smith to bars off. I think that was just in time for the judges.
Wow, nicely done, Antonio. So again, our jams are broken down, 4 riders, 2 runs apiece. Our next rider, 20 years old. He is an Estonia local, so let's get loud and welcome out Enrico Orbico.
Yeah, the crowd are loving it. Hometown boy, Enrico. Here he is, starting on that top section. Oh, he's opening up the throttle straight away. Comes up. Bar spin straight up, catches it. Yeah, 3 bars. Oh!
Boom, that is a combo.
He didn't even think he was gonna do that. That was wild.
And that is a roaring round of applause. Oh man, looking so tech out here.
He is in the mode, that's for sure.
Orbico just lighting things off, 20 years old.
Yeah, he's ripped it straight open. We've got 20 seconds left on the clock now, Enrico.
Yeah, 540 with the full bar spin. Shout out to Dennis McCoy, the first rider to ever throw down the 540 bar right here. We see Orbico with 9 seconds left. Can he get tech? Yeah, so smooth. 3, 2, 1. Come on, let's give it up. Big round of applause for the Estonian, Enrico Orbico. All right, so our 4th rider of Jam 4, last but not least, coming all the way from the US. This is his first time at Simple Session. He got in as a last-minute alternate, so let's give it up for Ricky Rios.
Yeah, in he goes. He's got the summer vibe shirt on in a cold place. I love it. Up he goes, pegs 180 out, gets it clean.
Ricky turning around.
Now heading towards that, yeah, gets the ice down, up the big bank. Tooth over that section, I like that a lot. First rider I've seen do that.
Very smooth tire slide
Yes.
coming out. Surfing the waves out there, especially with that Hawaiian-themed shirt. Coming back at us. No foot can right there. Kicking both feet over that top tube. Manual across this Simple Session 17 stage.
20 seconds left on the clock now. 20 seconds. Up and over he goes, over the hip. And again, what's he eyeing up? This is use of course again. What's it gonna be? Yeah, the big whip up.
Smooth tail whip. 8 seconds. Looking to utilize. 360.
Whoa!
Catching the last bit of transition, and that is going to be the buzzer right there for Ricky Rios.
Yeah, Ricky, that was a rad run from all the riders, and he's going to go straight to the top of the group once again. And we're going to have the second and final run from Max Ciprina. We already saw in his first attempt on the course, uses it very differently to a lot of the other riders. Huge 360 down.
Max doing it for proper bike go. Vans Russia, rare in a BMX shop. Ooh, over right there, catching that front peg, that toothpick. Front peg is a toothpick, back peg is an ice pick.
Feeble grind up to tire slide down on that section then. Yeah, there's the 50-50 pegs up with bar spin out. Tail whip, I beg my pardon. Yeah, 180 half cap bars out.
Seb, I'm digging that line right there, so smooth. 180 just going backwards up the ledge, and you saw that half cab bar. Yeah, there you go. You got
Keep the noise
12
going.
seconds, Max. Going for that 540, going down, but looks like he gave the thumbs up. 3, 2, buddy up tail whip at the buzzer. Give it up one more time. That was Max Ciprina. All right, Max, the Russian making his presence known, but we're going to keep the party rolling. 18 years old again, first time at Simple Session. Keep it going. This is Antonio Chavez.
Let's do it, Antonio. And he goes. Yeah, there's that tail whip drop down. Yeah!
So far, one of my favorite moves I've seen so far, just floating backwards on that alley-oop double bar spin.
Again, using that park section of the course, really. Using it very much like a park rider would.
I think it's safe to say Antonio has bar spins on lock. There you go, crooked to 180. Crooked when you're putting that front wheel over the rail, catching it on the opposite side.
Solid run from Antonio already. Now 25 seconds on the clock. What else are you going to do for us? Head towards... Oh! Rail ride over, up and over, down with the bars out. The crowd of judges would have liked that one.
Yeah, kicking the tail whip. 5, 4, 3, 180, cabin around. Bar spin fakie, and that is time. Give it up for Antonio Chavez. All right, the Estonian on deck. Nicely done right there, getting that high five. But right now, Enrico Orbico, where are you at, my man? Come on, Estonia, let's give a round of applause. He's one of yours.
Yeah, keep the noise coming. Up he goes, there's that foot jam up the top. Slow double pegs up the rail. What else you got for us? There's a 360 down. Up and over, yeah, goes in. That nose to bars, then there's the foot jam whip at the top of that quarter.
Pumping around the bowl corner, halfway mark, 30 seconds. Manual up and over. 180, back wheel boogie, hey now, getting around.
Solid move so far from him, Darryl.
Yeah, but these are the important seconds, 12 to be exact. The judges want to see the full tall alley-oop tail whip. 6 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is time right here, but this is going to be for the crowd.
Up he goes.
Popping up. Looking to come down.
Purely for the crowd now.
180 bar spin, yes!
Oh! Surprises himself so much. He just blows the hand straight off the bike. That was rad.
If you're gonna crash, that's if you want to do it after the victory of pulling the trick. Give it up one more time for Enrico Orbico.
Yeah, that brought a lot of energy at the end. I like that a lot.
All right, whenever he's ready to drop, Ricky Rio, second run. Let's do it. Catching the transition, pumping the wave, coming up with a bar spin. Yeah, bumping that back tire for that 180. Love seeing that jam up. Ice pick coming down, nice and smooth, utilizing that rail top to bottom. Looking for that hang 5, has the balance point. Where is he going? No footer back in.
Yeah, good solid run so far again. Now heading over to this side of the course. Over that hip. Oh, yes.
Over that huge spine, that is a 7-foot tall beast of a spine. As we mentioned, any of the street riders are allowed to and also encouraged to use the park obstacles as well. Doing a crank arm slide up and over, 10 seconds on the clock. These are the very crucial final thoughts. 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, nice style right there. Back tire bumping over the stage. Give it up one more time for Ricky Rios. So that is going to clear jam number 4. Jam 4, please clear the course. Jam 5, please into practice.
On the big screen now, we can look at some of the replays from that last jam number 4. Solid runs from everybody. Okay, we just let the judges just tot up their points from the last round, make it nice and easy for them. let the riders get acquainted with the course. But remember, riders, we will start very soon. Do not wear yourselves out. We will be starting very soon again.
Looking at some of these highlights, big shout out to all of our riders from around the world who are watching. Right now we actually have a BMX photographer and rider, one of the newlyweds out there, Fat Tony, who's watching from his world tour. Very cool, hearing all the riders check in, giving props. Also, Ray at Go-To Ward Love coming in from South Africa. So again, if you want to send out any shout outs to Twitter, it's at Simple Session, or you can do it to myself at Darryl Now, DARRYLNAU, or at Sebastian_Denver. Look at these highlights right here. Alley-oop tail whip, so smooth to pedals. There's a look at that 180 bar spin, getting the revert, and then the thrill of victory just washing out. Ricky Rios, long hair, taming the beast with that hang 5, going the distance with that no-footer, kicking to pedals. So those were some of our highlights. Here is the battlefield. But the real generals who have to make sense of all the warriors out here are our 5 judges. Again, if you're just joining us, our 5 judges, we have Brian Kaczynski from the US of A, one of the best street riders on my road here at Simple Session many a times. X Games gold medalist, the German Marcus Wilk is in the house. Another one of our judges hailing from the UK, Dave Cleworth, aka Hank. He's judged almost every single major BMX competition for the last 10 years. Then coming all the way from Finland, we have Antti Huhtari, known for signature BMX. But right now, look at that, we've got a new leader, Antonio Chavez, bumping up with the 69.60. Max Chaprina, not too shabby with the 68.40. Third, sitting with Vasyl Lukienko, Miguel Samalji, Leon Hop, Enrico Orbico, Silver Sunic. In 9th, Arif Golf, Maddie Lascodi, Renee Perzinski, Ricky Rios, Pavel Artem, and Jasper in there. So now we're starting to see a full picture as we wind up progressing through our jams. 4 jams down of 14, 9 jams to go. So riders, if we could clear the course for jam number 5.
Riders, get to your start positions because we are going to start jam number 5. All the riders, please get to your start positions because we are going to get this one started. Let's keep the energy going then, good people of Estonia. Everybody in the crowd, make some noise please for the first rider is Simonas Nyquist. Yeah, in he comes now. Crank arm up. Not quite getting out the top of it clean, but it's all good. Carries on all the same. Good 45 seconds left on the clock. Yeah. Little tooth chink. Yeah, there's the Phoebes. 180 bars off.
First time here at Simple Session, no easy task, a lot of pressure, one of the world's best contests with the best riders. Right now, making it look good with that suicide no-hander coming out of the double peg grind. Going down with the double peg to 180. 20 seconds, my man, 20 seconds.
Good solid run from him so far, Darryl. Get a pump around that bowl section, heading back on towards the rails. Ooh-ah!
So much of BMX is being able to take the mental and make it a reality. Looking for his lines, 3, 2, 1. And that is time with the crank arm up.
And that is time then. The Simonas Nyquist. So straight on to the next rider. Let's keep the energy and the noise coming. This is Ivars Jostovic. Yeah, got some fans in the audience. 360 drop down. Yeah. Big pegs up around 180 out. Bar spin over the little hip section.
Yeah, Ivars with a 540. Nose press 360. Hat blowing off. Dreads are coming out. Yeah, there you go. toothpick hangover crank arm 180. So smooth. Manual lucky 180 attempt. So technical. Halfway mark, 20 seconds. 27 seconds on the clock. Dreads are out. Tricks are coming like that tuck no-hander. Ice pick up. 15 seconds. These are the important times. 10 seconds, looking for the cab with the nose press. Whoa, super tech, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gonna wave it off, all right.
Yeah, solid run as well. But now we're gonna go straight on to the next rider. I got a lot of love for this guy. All the way from Liverpool. This is Ben Lewis. You know this guy, doing it for Monster, doing it for Animal, doing it for Ethnies. Yeah, there's a 180 crook, back off again.
Yeah! And doing it for fit bikes and tech riders everywhere, like that back tire bump into spin 360. Ben Lewis is crushing so far. Yeah, tire slide. Getting that full spin coming out. Ben Lewis looking for a full pull out of the run. Crank arm coming down. Utilizing the Estonian flag. Tail whip out. Ben Lewis has so many tricks.
Yeah, Benny L shredding the course up. You only get those monster stripes if you've got the credentials, and Benny L definitely has. Yeah, just get spouthed out. 10 seconds remaining, Benny. Up and over, crank down. Please make some noise for Ben Lewis. That's going to be time for Benny L. Make some noise for him. The one and only Ben Lewis.
Our fourth rider of jam number 5 from Finland. This is Matthias Ora.
Yeah, Matthias goes in, 1 foot X up, straight down.
Doing it for signature BMX.
Yeah.
2016 was his first year riding. A goofy Finland rider. Bringing it to the box, pumping around the bowl corner. As we mentioned, the street riders are welcome to use every and any part of the course. And Seb, in some ways, it's almost like a highlighter stands out if they're hitting the box of the spine.
It really does, yeah. Now he's going to throw down on the street. There you go, straight out with the pegs to 180 out. Gets that clean. The judges will like the use of course. They're looking for the use of course. There goes that nose, bars out. Foot jam at the top, fast part.
Definitely digging the speed that he started his run out with, trying to keep and maintain it. Yes, feeble nose bump, bar spin. I know some of the judges were mentioning they'd love to see some street tricks on that spine. I know it's enormous, but that's what it takes. Toothpick hangover, final seconds.
Yeah, make some noise for him then. And that's going to take us right back to the top of the group for his second and final one on the course. This is Simonas Nyquist. Here he goes, that's it then, dude. There goes that crank to bars out. Crank right up.
As mentioned, when a rider tries that trick in their run, if they pull it in their second, that's one of the best feelings they can have out here. It's almost a little bit of a redemption. If you only have 2 60-second runs, 120 seconds on the clock to make your magic happen. Talking about seconds, 30 left remain for rider number 1 of jam number 5.
Yeah, Simonas, you're looking at 20 seconds left now. Simonas, 20 seconds left on the clock, dude. Crank going up. Oh, I don't know what he wanted to do out of that. Final 10 seconds. Over the hip. Yeah, gets the 180 bars off of that 180 pegs. Please make some noise for Simonas Nyquist. And straight on to the second rider for his second run. This is Aibars Justovic.
Justovic, 360 coming down, hailing from Latvia. Yes, double peg up 180. Later in the summer, we're going to have summer session taking place August 29th. Yo, nose pick coming around. 360 over a toothpick. I gotta tell you, I'm digging the style right here, Seb. Full speed. Looking for that G-turn. That's when you balance on the front wheel. Slips a foot, but keeps his speed flowing. That's a very important fact out here.
We're now looking at the 25 seconds left now. Oh, so much of that going on these days. Absolutely insane.
Manual 180, yes! Talk about putting it all on the line when it counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is going to be time. This is for the fans. Looking for that G-turn. How about it? Big round of applause right there. Big ups to Ivars Jostovics.
Yeah, and once again now for the second and final run on the course. Doing it for Monster. Doing it for Etnies and Animal. This is Ben Lewis.
Benny L, Street Destroyer. Bar spin coming in. Ben, always one of my favorite riders to party with here at Simple Session.
Yeah.
But I gotta tell you, also one of my favorite riders to watch on the course as well. He has so many unique technical grinds like that, going in the hard way with that 180 to double peg. Most riders would traditionally rotate in the other direction, but Benny L is not most riders.
Ew.
Lucky grind coming down. There's a back peg and a pedal.
I'm loving the moves coming from Benny L, you know, mixing it up, using the course different to anybody else so far. Those unique lines, those unique moves. Yeah, Benny L. This is what he can do. I've heard rumors that Benny L's Etnies section is gonna rip the lid off the world.
Benny coming back. Final moments on the clock. Can he do it, Estonia? Yes! Benny L at the buzzer. Give it up, Estonia!
That was Ben Lewis.
Wow, Benny L. So our fourth rider of Jam number 5. This is Matthias Ora.
Yeah, this is his second and final guy on the course now of Jam number 5. Yeah, gets the Smith to Nos to bars out. What else you got? Let's keep the energy going then, Estonia. Keep the crowd noise coming.
So smooth on that flare. You know, we see a lot of riders pop that flare, but see, doing it done on a small quarter is no easy task. Over, kicking the back end out into that crank arm.
So hard to control when you kick that back end over the rail. There's a toothy hanger down that rail as well. Good variety of stuff coming from him, you know. Good use of the course so far. Yeah, 50-50 pegs up and over.
15 seconds. 10 seconds, crucial moments. Oh, big bar spin going the distance. Foot plant up and waving it off to the crowd. Big ups Matthias and all the riders in Jam at number 5. So that is going to wrap up Jam 5. We can clear the course for Jam number 6.
Wow, you know, they made the decision to do this street section and the park section, and I think it's a very good move. The street so far has been epic. Looking at some of the replays there from group number 5. There was that toothy over, drop down into crank. And there's Benny L. Benny L, one of the most creative street riders out there. Look at that. Tire slide up, 180's down there. There's the look back on the box, look back 3. Solid from group number 5, and it's amping up. Each group brings more and more to the table.
So Jam 6, if we can have you guys out on the course warming it up, we've got Christopos Remnants, David Bucco, Anthony Perrin, and Jason Ustiafiu. Those are going to be your next 4 riders, as we're still looking at a few highlights out here.
So, group number 6, you want to get yourself onto the course now. Jam number 6, get onto the course. As always with these things, we need to get things moving. So get on the course, get acquainted with it, and get yourselves ready.
Benny L, one of the most unique lines of the contest so far, that back peg. Balancing in that ice pick on the hitching post, such a hard thing to do. And there's a look at that bar spin across the gap. The tweets are coming in. Shout out to Anthony S. Gray and Still BMX team. So Seb, the way it's working out here, these are BMX Street Qualifiers. This is the first time in Simple Session history where we've broken it down to a street competition and a park competition. They both take place on the same course. The street riders can use any obstacle on the course. They can hit the box jumps the whole time if they want. The park riders can ride the street obstacles the whole time if they want. But the way that we're doing it, riders have the opportunity to kind of pick, hey, what is your focus? What do you specialize a little bit more in? So this way the judges can break down the madness out here. Because riding has progressed so far in 2017 that we really want to try to highlight what is regular, opposite, switch, these technical line combinations. We're seeing so many obstacles linked together with manuals, and then the same goes with jumping. We have so many world firsts here at Simple Session every time. We just really want to be able to highlight and reward as far as judging goes with the riders. So right now we are in our street qualifying. 5 jams are underway. We're about to start jam number 6 out here of 14.
So then, riders, the judges are getting ready. Just tying up the scores from last time. Riders, start to get yourselves ready. Start to catch your breath because we are going to be starting very soon. Saco Arena, I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as we are. Already been absolutely epic over this course. You can see all the sponsors that make this event happen on the course, on the ramps. Massive thanks to all of them. Everybody from, of course, Red Bull, GoPro, We the People, Ride US, Dig BMX, Endless. Big thanks to everybody supporting. That's what makes this competition so unique. It gets support from everybody. So riders, not long now, waiting for the scoreboard to go up, and we can see who is going to be in first place at the moment. There's a lot of energy coming from this crowd today, and this is just for the qualifiers. A big day today, a lot of riding, a lot of action, and you guys are keeping the energy and the noise coming, and we appreciate that so much. So you are watching the street qualifiers at the moment, the first time this has ever happened. And there's the score so far. Chavez still there in first place. Max Chaprina there in second, and Benny L making it into third place so far. Check out the scoreboards. Solid group so far, and still so many riders left to come for this street competition. Still so much to unfold, and we're going to go on to the next group. Riders, please find your start positions. Please find your start positions because we are going to get this show on the road. Okay then, Estonia. The judges are ready, the riders are ready. Let's make some noise for these guys there in Estonia. Come on. We want to see more street BMX. And the first rider up in jam number 6 is going to be Christopis Romanis. Romanis, when you're ready, dude. There he is on top of the box, drops in, the clock has started, 60 seconds to throw down your worth, yeah! The fakey air can, 360 down the bank, foot jam up the top of the flat bank there. Feeble, yeah! 270s out of that, there. The toboggan over the hip as well, good use of the course, down whip over the hip. This is amazing use of the course so far, good energy. Tail whip on the landing of the big box.
Great tail whip right there. The style out on the course, they can keep mentioning, is so important. Looking over that hip. Nice tire slide right there. Kind of a unique way to get over that mound. Coming back at us.
Final 10 seconds.
Adjusting the speed, double peg. Excuse me, crooked to 180. Yeah! 6 seconds. Let's see if he can squelch something out.
That is seconds up. Yeah, Rumanis. Good style. Now we're going to go straight on to rider number 2. Please make some noise for David Butko. Yes, keep the energy coming then, Estonia. David drops in, bars straight into the quarter. Yeah, can over the hip, up can, yes.
Very smooth on that alley-oop, bar spin out of the double peg. Yo, he is on fire. We're talking about David Butko, one of Lithuania's most celebrated riders. Butko is known to rip, doing it for Monster, still BMX. 24 years old, no stranger to simple session, opposite 360. Whoa, 180, crooked grind going up backwards. Seb somehow keeping the momentum enough to do a tire slide.
Yeah.
Popping up, going 360.
That was a loose landing, but gets it clean. Sick. I'm loving the use of course again on this one. Styling around, flying around. Throttle's been open throughout.
Lucky stalled to 270, 360 bar spin, 5, 4, foot jam, fakie, 3, 2, 1, and that is time! David Butko!
Solid run. That's going to take us straight on to rider number 3. Please make some noise for the one and only Anthony Perrin. Come on then, Estonia, let's get behind these guys. Keep the energy coming. We are here to party and watch BMX. Life is good.
Yeah, Anthony's starting things out with that 180 crook going backwards with the full revert out. Doing it for Federal, Red Bull, Vans, BMX Avenue Shop, Dub BMX. Yo! Wow! Going the distance right there.
Millimeter perfect on that one over that big obstacle. Solid run coming from Perrin already. Good energy, loving it. Yeah, good use of that.
Perrin out there just smashing it like it's a buffet. Full plate, full platter. Coming back, all the hits, all the combos. Yes, toothpick, sliding that back end over. Nose press 180.
Oh.
Wow. I gotta tell you, Seb, Perrin is on fire right now. If he can keep the momentum rolling with that bar spin, looping out. Still 3, 2, 1. I gotta tell you, I don't think that's gonna affect him too much because Perrin was out there crushing it. Gotta say, very impressive run. But if you're gonna talk about impressive riders, we're gonna talk about our 4th run of Jam at number 6, coming all the way from Athens, Greece, doing it for Federal, Equal, Monster Bands, Ride on BMX Shop. Get loud for Jason Estefeu.
Yes! Starting off well. Oh, they just slips the tires up that. Gets the commentator's curse. Up he goes, foot jam back in. Heading back over to the rails. What's he got? Up the rail, over, yeah. Nose pressing through, yeah, gets it around. Solid. Oh, just getting spelled for that one. Let's get him on his feet then. Come on, Estonia. A good 20 seconds left. No, he's gonna call it there.
Jason's gonna call it right there. Definitely a bummer when a rider goes down like that, but he's going to have one more opportunity to make it out onto the course if he wants to take it. So Seb, that means we're going to go back up to the top.
Yeah, that brings us back right to the top of jam number 6, where we've got Christopoulos Romanis once again. Where's Romanis? Where is he?
All right, dropping in, looking for that double tire ride, threading the needle right there. Double ride, double platter, tail whip. 180 tire slide on that front wheel coming back at us. Getting tech, oh, looking to do that feeble grind, 180. 40 seconds.
God, let's keep the energy going then. Let's keep it coming, Estonia. Yeah. Getting that can off the top of that rail.
Doing it for Kink BMX. I know the Rochester boys are watching right now. Feeble the other way with the 180. Getting tech out there. He's got 4 pegs for a reason.
Now final 10 seconds. Ice down the rail. Up over the hip.
5, 4.
Here he comes
3,
with some speed.
2. Final moments. And that is time.
Alrighty then, that is going to bring us on to the next rider. Second and final run on the course. This is David Budko. Good first run from David. What is he going to throw down in the second run? Yeah.
The brawler from Lithuania, 24 years old, nice alley-oop. I dug the way he caught that transition. I gotta tell you, Seb, that was stylish. Ice pick coming down top to bottom, transfer in, grabbing the wave. Budko, oh, wall ride 180.
First time we've seen that, Darryl. First time that's been used so far.
Doing it for still BMX. Again, 2 runs per rider. Overall impression. So every moment counts on the clock. Manual out. Where's he going?
Yeah, go on, Budko.
Budko keeping the dream alive. Going up. Can he keep it? Going back down. Someone get that van to Viagra to keep that front end up. He's got 5 seconds. Flare. 3, 2, 1. Budko! Hey now! Big 180 at the buzzer. Props to you, Budko.
Oh, that was a solid second run from Budko then, mixing it up.
So our third rider, Jam 6, second time to the course, the Flying Frenchman, Anthony Perrin. Perrin, clock is set. The stage is yours.
Let's keep the noise coming then, Estonia. Come on. Yeah, bars ice down. Solid start from Perrin. You only ever expect good things from Anthony Perrin, and he always delivers.
Perrin threading the needle with that manual to bar spin. So technical, 540. Reppin' Vans. I know Jerry Batters, the bad boy, is watching. Psyched to see Anthony out here. Anthony bar spin, ice pick down, so smooth, so much bike control, Seb.
Yeah, 25 seconds left for him now. Yeah, Perrin.
Toothpick, hanging that back end over, catching the pedal. Perrin, you got 15 seconds to work some magic, a lot of speed. Big 180. Almost smash into our dig cheese wedge. 5, 4, whoa, back wheel boogie. 2, 1, and that is the buzzer for Anthony Perrin.
Yo, make some noise there for Anthony Perrin, everybody. Second and final go on the course. Let's see how he scores shortly.
Jason Eastathew, Athens, Greece, Federal Vans Monster Ride On BMX Shop, first time in 2000.
He's on, he's pumping.
I believe. No stranger to the BMX circuit scene. We're seeing him ripping it up at a Rebel Jam not too many years ago. Yeah, there we go, fakie on the wall.
Whoa.
Looks like Budko opened up that wall, and now we're seeing Jason take his line. Crooked up, oh! Still got 30 seconds, Jason.
That's still quite a bit of time on the clock. Now coming to 25 seconds. Keep it going, Jason. You got this. Come on then, Estonia. Let's get behind him. Going for the rail ride up, I think, but drops down into a crook. Now, final 10 seconds from Jason. Yeah, gets it clean. Using that up and over rail.
Over Smith right there before the buzzer. Nicely done, Jason. So we're gonna clear off Jam 6, please. That means Jam number 7, you got a minute. Sam Jones, Igor Bispali, Max Bispali, and Mike Curley. So again, Sam Jones, Igor, and Max Bispali, and Mike Curley. You guys got a moment.
Anybody who saw the We the People premiere last night saw what Mike Curley is capable of, and I cannot wait to see him on this course today. I'm excited for seeing all the riders, but it got me hyped last night watching the We the People premiere foundation. How epic that was last night. Anybody who made it there, I'm sure you will agree, and you will agree that Mike Curley definitely had an epic section in that. Huge shout out to all the crowd so far. You guys are bringing the energy, bringing the love. The riders are loving it. They feed off of your enthusiasm. They need it. It gets them doing tricks that they would never do before. Oh, Sam Jones there doing it for BSD. Igor and Max Pasquale. And of course, Mike Curley. Huge love to everybody out there so far, everybody watching online as well. Massive thanks to you guys.
Seb, I'm going to take this moment right here up in the judging tower and announcers tower. We got the legend. We got the 2005-2006 Simple Session champion. None other than Mr. Ryan Nyquist. Ryan, gotta say, it's an honor having you here at Simple Session. How does it feel for you to be here at number 17?
Feels pretty nice. I think we had a nice little weekend playing. You know, we got some bikes, we got park, we got street, some skateboarding mixed in there. I mean, I think it's gonna be a good time, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, you are no stranger to Simple Session. As I mentioned, 05 and 06, you actually won the event 2 times. So now we're fast forwarding almost 11 years later. What's the experience like in 2017 as opposed to then when you won?
It's quite different, you know. I mean, the riders have changed, obviously. The tricks have changed. The course has changed a lot. So basically, everything's different, you know, in a nutshell. But it's exciting. This is the first year they split up park and street, so I'm really pumped to see these guys just shred because, you know, I only get to see these guys on the Instagram and the Facebook and stuff. So seeing all this stuff live is a real treat.
Is that going to change your approach at the courts at all? The fact that we're doing a little bit different this year, a street competition and a park competition?
Well, you know me and handrails, I love them. You know, I'm really known for that kind of riding. So, no, I think the box jump and the massive spine are where I'll be kind of hanging out most of the time. But like I said, I enjoy watching it. I respect the hell out of it. It's just the level of riding these guys are doing is so technical and so difficult. It's just like, it blows my mind. You know, like this guy's just casually riding over a rail on his tires, and I'm like, wow, that'd be nice to do once in my life, you know?
I think everyone feels that way when you wind up blasting the spine in the box jumps, which is very exciting. But I do want to ask you, Ryan, because I have this opportunity. You've been no stranger to competition. You've been riding many a year. So many riders look up to you, myself included. What keeps you motivated all these years to keep charging the contest scene and keep progressing your riding year after year?
For me, I mean, progression, but just setting goals for myself. You know, like you come here and you see how crazy everybody's riding, and you want to put your own little twist on your own run and come out with your own flavor. So for me, it's personal goals. You know, coming out here and wanting to nail that run and be able to say, okay, I accomplished my goal. And for me, it's just goal driven.
It's very exciting watching you out on the course. Is there anything that we should be looking forward to in your runs as far as your qualifying out there on the course?
I'm gonna try to not hit the rails. If I hit them, I mean actually just run into them. Try to stay clear of that. But no, I mean, like I said, like the park course, the park side is really, really appealing to me. So, you know, obviously the box jumps has a very special place in my heart. So I'm gonna probably go over there a little bit.
Well, I gotta say, you have a special place in our heart out here. Everybody is super excited to have you in the house, and we can't wait to watch you rip it up. I know especially I can't wait to see you hit that 7-foot spine. It's a big honor having Ryan Nyquist here. How about in Estonia? Let's give a big round of applause for the legend Ryan Nyquist in the house. Thank you, Ryan. Looking forward to watching you ride. Oh, big ups, Ryan at Nyquist, one of the greatest riders of all time. So cool the fact that he won this competition in 05 and 06, and in 2017 he is gracing us with his presence, and he is not only here, but he is a top contender to potentially ride away in that first place position. So right now, though, we have our street qualifier going on. I know, Seb, our judges were tallying up the scores. We have 6 jams down. We currently have Jam 7 in staging.
Hell yeah. And this next group's got some big names in it. We've got Sam Jones, Igor and Max Pasquale, and Mike Curley. And we are ready to get this show on the road, ladies and gents. Riders, find your positions, get yourselves comfortable, take your breath, because we are gonna get this started. So then, Saku Arena right here at Tallinn, Estonia. You guys want to see the next group of BMX? Make some noise for these guys, please. Come on, let's keep the energy going. And the first rider up. Doing it for BSD, I want you to make some noise for Sam Jones. In he comes, Kyle and Sam, one of the nicest dudes in BMX. Loves it, huge whip straight up, no messing. Now heading back towards, now the drop down, toboggan drop down. Yeah, nose up into tooth hanger. Sam Jones got some serious skills. No tie slides over.
High speed action, nose pick pivot right there.
30 seconds.
Coming back at us. Yeah, drifting that back end over, toothpick sliding down. One hand styling right there.
Now 20 seconds left on the clock then, Sam.
BSD, Dub BMX, and Cell Block BMX. Crooked up, hopping over. 10 seconds, you got some time. He's gonna wave it on off to the crowd. So that's gonna be our first run from Sam Jones. But we still got 3 riders, and our next 2 are actually brothers hailing all the way from Moscow, doing it for Monster, Vans, Russia, Stress BMX. Let's give it up for Igor Bespali!
Yeah, huge shout outs from the rider area at the top here. Igor Bespali, what's he gonna do for us? Heads over to the course.
Yeah, that's one way to get over the Estonian flag, 180 double. Oh! Washing out a little bit on that 360. Up on our simple session 17 stage. Coming at us. 180 double peg. Oh, full spin off right there, very smooth.
It's a solid run from Igor. Down.
Looking for that feeble grind right there, dropping into a crooked, 15 seconds. Opposite 360 up, 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, a good solid run from Igor so far.
Ooh. 3, 2, yeah, tech right there, and that is gonna be time. So it looks like one brother is punching out. That means we are gonna be dropping in the next brother. Keep it going, another one from Moscow. This is Max Bespali.
Yeah!
Looking to clear away, guys. Keep your eyes peeled. Whoa!
Oh, that was wild. I liked it a lot, though. Yeah! Dropping down in that crank, then straight over. Solid run so far, getting good. Yeah, big toothy hanging down the big rail. Just adjusting the headwear. Getting a lot of noise coming from the crowd up in the riders area. Up and over, and bars out!
Threading the needle up, over, and down with the bar spin. Hitting that wall ride out of the quarter pipe, coming back.
Final 10 seconds.
Tech. Nose press. The Russians are on a whole nother level when it comes to double tire rides. Oh, 360 right there. And that is going to be time for one of the Bespali brothers. We're talking about Max.
Oh yeah, that was a good solid run from both of the Bespali twins. And now though, it brings us on to the next rider. Anybody who watched the foundation video from We the People last night will agree that it was an epic session coming from the one and only, this is Mike Curley. Mike will bring something very different to the course. He's got his own style of riding. You watch this guy balance.
Talk about style. That tail whip was like none other. Whoa, hang 5 to a whiplash. Bar spin, manual. Yeah, no-hander. What?
Oh my word, there we go.
No problems keeping that front end up with a rock-hard combination right there. Going for a nose press, up and over, hopping over the bars. 30 seconds left. So many tricks were packed into that first combo of runs. Let's see, can he keep that dream going? Doing it for We the People. Nose press, looking for that manual. On the front wheel, oh! 15 seconds. Mike, you got 15, 10, feeble bar spin.
Final 5 seconds, Curly.
No-hander, manual. Double peg, oh, popping out. That is buzzer. So Mike Curley coming out of the gate, swinging with some big haymakers. Having a little bit of trouble in the second half of his run, but he is going to have a second run. We're talking about run number 2. We're going back to the top for none other than Sam Jones.
Yeah, one of the UK riders again, this time doing it for BSD. Sam Jones also doing it for BMX.
Sam Jones, crooked up and over, building momentum, nose bonk to toboggan. Toboggan on the quarter, you see that fishtail adjusting his speed. Crooked up, toothpick hanger coming down. Very unique combination. Very hard to get that balance point on the front wheel after that crooked grind coming up. Looking for that hang 5.
30 seconds left on the clock.
Oh! Double tire ride, nollie, bar spin off.
Yeah, also got the flares up his sleeves. 20 seconds left now then, Sam. Cranking down. Final 15. What you got first these final few seconds in, Sam Jones? Yeah!
That was insane! Give it up, Estonia! Wow, that is how you end your second run. One more time, hands together for Sam Jones.
Yeah, that was a solid run coming from BSD, Sam Jones.
Sam, that was insane. I gotta tell you, one of my favorite tricks I've seen so far of the contest, balancing on that front wheel. I can't wait to see the highlights of his second run. But we're keeping it rolling for rider number 2, and this is the brother Igor Vespali. Igor repping Vans from Russia, coming back at us. Oh, super smooth, 180, double up.
Yeah, it's a good solid start coming from Igor now. Starting off, firing from all guns. Yeah.
Vespali looking to get tech. Crooked grind coming down, 20 seconds. Igor, you got 20 seconds.
Let's make some noise for these guys then. Come on, let's keep the enthusiasm going. Let's get them through this. Final 5, and that is going to be it. Please make some noise for Igor Vespali then. Okay then, Darryl, that brings us on to the twin brother of Igor. Please make some noise once again for Max Vespali. What's he going to unleash on the course? The bit of brother rivalry goes a long way. Heading back over now. Up onto that wedge. Not many people using that. Max Vespali. Oh!
That was dope. Crank arm down, tire bonk on the rail. Vespali, super tech when it comes to pinpoint precision. Like that manual up and over. Vespali halfway through. Let's see if this rail technician can pick apart the clock as it winds up ticking down. Up, over, double.
Now onto the final 15 seconds. All right, from the corner down to flat. Now looking at the final 10 seconds there, Max.
Manual up, oh! Going for that 180, landing about 90, splitting the difference. 3, 2, 1. And that is gonna be time for our second brother, the Vespali. So jam number 7 is keeping it rolling to Mike Curley. Again, doing it for We the People, Cell Block BMX. Shot out of a cannon with that no-hander, manual double peg, bar spin, great combo. 5-4-0, dialing it up. Opposite direction, bar spin. One more time. Nose press.
No, he wanted to drop down into that manny then. There goes it, that nose press 3 all the way around.
Trying to find that pivot point, dropping the back end down. Manual bar spin, no hander. He's got those tucks. 25.
Keep it going then, Curly. Let's keep the noise coming then. Come on, Estonia. This is Mike Curly. Drops it down. 15 seconds. Still 10 seconds on the clock, Curly. Final 5 seconds from Curly. I know when he wants to get up that ledge. And he's on, oh, and he's off. Please make some noise for Mike Curly.
Wow, so that wraps up our first 7 jams. That is BMX Street Group number 1. So if we could have a BMX Street Group number 2, please, jams 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 out on the course. You guys are gonna have 15 minutes or so to practice. Please keep your eyes peeled for one another on the course. And we know everyone wants to get some last licks in before the contest, but it can definitely get crazy out there. Keep your eyes peeled, please. We've got so many stacked riders yet to come. Our first 7 jams was just a preview of the insanity. We've got our next BMX jams, 6 of them to be exact. They're gonna have 15 minutes or so to wind up warming up while we give our judges a few moments to make sense of the madness. And then we're gonna be kicking off for our second heat of BMX jams in our qualifying street competition, Simple Session 17.